Hello everyone, welcome back to another pick a card reading. This reading is a messages from your body as well as messages about your health, and as always I have 3 wonderful piles which you can choose from. The timestamps to each of the piles will be available in the description box below, as well as information if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me. And without further ado, we'll hop right into the reading, and I hope that you enjoy. Bye. Pile 1 is this crystal. Pile 2 is this crystal. And pile 3 is this crystal. Okay, so go ahead and choose whichever pile you feel the most connected to, and try to keep it to just one. Again, timestamps will be available in the description box below, and should you have a bit of trouble deciding which pile you want to choose or are just in need of some grounding energy, I will do a short guided meditation with you now. So go ahead and settle into a comfortable position, either seated or laying down, and I invite you to place your hands in your lap, facing up for receiving energy, or facing down if you're in need of more grounding energy. And then I invite you to focus in on your breath, just noticing if the breaths that you are taking are shallow, or if they're deeper this time around. And then bringing your attention to whatever it is that you're supported by. Maybe you're seated on the floor, or on a chair, or on a cushion. Just noticing what that feels like. And then you can start to tune your attention to a particular part of your body that may be needing some extra attention right now. Maybe your shoulders are sore, maybe you've been experiencing some dizziness or some pain in your lower abdomen. Just tune your attention to that sensation. And I invite you to either recite to yourself in your head or aloud that you are safe, that you acknowledge the sensations that you're feeling, even though they may be strong, that you feel the sensation, and that you can handle the sensation. And just spending a little extra time reciting those 3 things to yourself again. I acknowledge the sensation, I can feel the sensation, and I can handle this sensation. And then maybe you want to spend a few extra moments. Taking in a deep breath or setting an intention just before we hop into our reading today. And then taking in a deep breath in through your nose and letting it out audibly with a sigh. And then you can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing some subtle sensation back to the world around you. And then you can open your eyes if they were closed. And go ahead and pick whatever pile you feel the most connected to now. Again, try to keep it to just one, and the timestamps to each of these piles will be available for you in the description box below. Hello, pile 1. So if you chose pile 1, welcome back to another reading. You guys chose this crystal. and I hope you guys have been well and taking good care of yourselves. So we will hop right into it. This is a messages about your body, about your health, what's been going on with that. I think I'm going to start with the Chakra Oracle deck. I feel like I use this in almost every video. But this is just going to tell me messages about specific parts of your body that you may be feeling symptoms in, physical ailments, and then we'll get into tarot as to why, messages about why you're feeling it. Okay, so Spirit, this message is for our pile 1. Can you tell me anything about what they've been feeling in their body? Messages about what they've been feeling in their body. I also have my yoga dice that I may use as well because there's chakras there. We'll see. So, wow. Okay. So you guys are definitely wasting no time here. You have this card here correlated to the throat chakra, and this correlated to the sacral chakra. So for some of you, you could be experiencing things with your throat, vocal cords, or your lymph nodes, the sides of your neck, and then with this sacral chakra, something to do with your abdomen, your stomach, your gut, cramps, and this is all just stuff that I'm channeling intuitively, as well as what these literal cards represent here. Now this one here, this is a lot of colors here, like a rainbow kind of thing. So some of you could also be experiencing some dizziness. I'm feeling a lot of energy or tension in the head, specifically like by the ears for some of you. But definitely I feel like it's one of those things, it's kind of like a throbbing pain, especially for those of you that do resonate with this message about the throat. It's almost like when you have a sore throat, it's so incredibly uncomfortable. Like it's it's that kind of pain that you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy because it's so uncomfortable. I think I do want to go with these yoga dice. So let's see. And this could also be helpful for those of you that practice yoga and need some sort of distraction or want to bring some balance back into your daily routine, your well-being. So we do have 2 here. I think it's interesting that you got this pose too. So this is correlated. Let's see. Okay, so this is kind of insane. So with this, you have the crown chakra, and then this specific pose here, you have it correlated again to the throat chakra. So again, I encourage you to do this pose for those of you that throat area is definitely resonating. Again, this could be bringing equilibrium back to your physical body. But then this crown chakra, this is interesting, and I think this is part of the reason that this is here. It's almost like this energy that what you are feeling in your physical body is a way for you to deepen your spiritual practice, like a way for you to deepen your spiritual awareness, and just overall openness and willingness to listen to the signs. Okay, so let's see what tarot has to say. These are going to be, again, this is going to clarify why you've been feeling what you've been feeling. So Spirit, this message is for our pile 1. And can we know why are they feeling these things in their physical body? What is their health trying to tell them, please? Thank you. So we have the 6 Pentacles, El Diablo, which is the Devil card. Messages about their health, please, Spirit. Why are they feeling these things in their body? Thank you. You have the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. Yeah, okay. So right now I feel pile 1, you guys are giving a lot. You're giving a lot of yourself, and honestly not really receiving it back. Okay, this Six of Pentacles specifically speaks to that. It's that you are extending your energy to a specific person. For some of you, this could be romantic. Others of you, it could, I feel like work has something to do with it. But then the reason that you have this Devil card is rightfully so, for you to become aware of the fact that you're giving so much and that it's challenging a physical part of your body. This is also a message here too to break free from that behavior. Or for some of you, it's just that general possibility that's being brought to your awareness. Like, you do not have to overextend yourself. You do not owe anyone anything. Okay? Your goal right now is to create peace within yourself. A strong, strong message from your spiritual team. You also have this Two of Swords here, which I like because I feel like a lot of you, I feel like you guys are in this place where you kind of intuitively knew why you were feeling what you were feeling already. And so this Two of Swords is a little bit of that indecision, or not knowing. For some of you, it could be not knowing what to do with this particular situation, or for others of you, it's not knowing what specific boundaries to put into place. What boundaries that you even need in the first place so that you don't feel like this ever again. Okay, I want to get clarity for this as well, this energy here, because I really do feel like it's this energy of stuckness. But then you also have this Eight of Cups, which I like. This is talking about movement away, moving away from, again, breaking free from this old way of doing things. I also, for some of you, there's a message here about walking away from the situation. Kind of like this energy, like you may not get a verbal last say. Interesting with throat chakra again. Like you may not be able to communicate what you want verbally, but you leaving, your absence is still speaking very, very loudly here with this particular situation. Okay, so Spirit, can we get clarity about this Two of Swords, please? Two of Swords. I feel too like you guys may be feeling, and something's even stuck in my throat now, maybe feeling like so off balance with, what's going on physically in your body, because you are someone that usually communicates very freely and very openly. But the fact that this particular situation has almost silenced you is like, it does not feel good. Like it took away your confidence. Okay, took away your confidence. You have this Nine of Wands. This is speaking to that confidence. Spirit, more about this Two of Swords, please. Okay, As de Oros. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is good news. This is telling me that you are headed in a new direction. Like this situation, or what will come out of this situation is, it's like this energy of you being your own boss. Like what will come out of this situation is a vast amount of independence for you. And I specifically, again, I'm feeling like this message for a lot of you has something to do with something that occurred in the workplace. So I feel like you will have a lot more independence within the workplace, a lot more ability to be creative and move freely in this space. Whether this is with this person that triggered all of this or not, whether you're in communication with this person or not. There's also a message here in the event that you do feel unclear about what specific boundaries you need to take, Pile 1. This specific As de Oros is speaking to reminding yourself of this much larger goal. Reminding yourself of what the highest version of you, what qualities that highest version of you would possess. And for a lot of you, I'm feeling like it is this, having this independence, this creative freedom is a big, big element, a big skill that you want to possess. And honestly, this situation is really teaching you just that. It's really teaching you just that. Let's see if there's anything else here. Spirit, any other messages for our Pile 1, please? What is their health trying to tell them? I don't know why as well, but I'm hearing the month February. That may resonate for some of you, or similar symptoms could have flared up during then. So this is the Knight of Swords, and this is interesting. Let's see. Spirit, can you tell us more about this? Right here, I'm feeling like impulsivity. For some of you, it could be like you're doing things in spite of this pain, like you're continuously heating forward in spite of the pain that you're feeling. But I really feel like this is a chance for you to reflect and then take movement. Yeah. So this is speaking to that. An additional message for you is there's no rush here. Don't move so quickly. Don't jump to conclusions with situations. Like, even though you may feel like you want that last word, again, you taking a step back is very, very loud. And also, I feel like it's an opportunity for you to, sit in this energy here. Reflect on what's going on. Write it down. To this date, I had these symptoms, because I feel like if in the event that this happens again, you'll be reminded of what you felt and what you need to do coming out of it. Okay, and this templanza is for, it's taking time. There's a healing element to this situation so that you don't have to go through it again. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here. As always, if the messages resonated, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section. I love connecting with you guys there. Be well, take incredibly good care of yourselves, Pile 1, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. So if you chose Pile 2, welcome or welcome back to another reading. You guys chose this crystal, and I hope you guys have been well and taking good care of yourselves. So we will hop right into it. This message is messages from your body and about your health. So I'm going to hop into our chakra oracle deck here just to see what physical ailments or symptoms you may be experiencing, and then we'll get into tarot. So, Spirit, this message is for our Pile 2. Can we get messages about their body, please? Messages about their physical body. Okay. Messages about their physical body, please. Quite a few here. I'm going to do it again, and then whatever pops out twice is meant to stay. Messages about Pile 2's physical body, please. Wow, a lot of blues. A lot of blues. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So I'm, again, with the colors, you have blues, which is correlated to the throat chakra, and then you also have green, which is correlated to the heart chakra, and double complementing this theme of the heart chakra is this card here, which I just looked at this word, heart aligned. Okay. So some of you could be experiencing things going on with your throat, your lymph nodes, and then with this heart chakra, I'm feeling like breathing, something to do with your respiratory system, your chest, your muscles, everything to do with your upper body is really where I'm feeling like physical symptoms. Yeah. For some of you, I also feel like there's some emphasis on your shoulders, feeling like things are itchy or just very, very tense. And I don't know why, but I'm also getting something about like a behavior, even though it may not be like physical symptoms, but it's like this withdrawing or isolating yourself. Maybe that's a very specific message, but maybe some of you have been withdrawing from social interactions or work obligations. But we'll see. Let's get into our yoga dice here. Additional messages about what's been going on in Pile 2's physical body, please. Thank you. Okay, so this is interesting. You have additional chakras here. So this is correlated to the solar plexus chakra, That's our chakra of confidence. And also, I want to say pleasure. That word is coming to my mind. And then this here is correlated to, I believe, the crown chakra, yes. But this specific pose, I think it's interesting. Pile 1 also had a pose and then a specific chakra. This pose could help you bring balance back into your body or could serve as a distraction. But I always encourage you, to look up or just comment in the comment section if you want to know the specific name of this pose. But certainly doing this pose could help you be something that's, it could be something like a mindfulness-based exercise. It's so simple, but what it does for your mental well-being is, it could be really helpful for you. Okay, so just to sum everything up, we have throat chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra, and sacral chakra. So you do have quite a bit of energy going on here. Pile 2. I feel, as with everything in the body, I really feel so strongly that something that's been occurring mentally, like a conflict, has really, really induced these symptoms over the past few days for you. So let's get some insight into why. Spirit, this message is for our pile 2, please. Can we get messages about their health? Why have they been experiencing these physical symptoms, please? Thank you. So we have El Mundo to start. That's the World card. Thank you, Spirit. You have the As de Copas. That's the Ace of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles. And then As de Espadas, which is the Ace of Swords. Okay. So, as I said, I feel like you guys you have a fresh start with something, but it could be that the freedom is a little bit overwhelming to you. With this As de Copas, it's almost like your emotions are really dictating or swaying the perceived outcome of your situation, which could be, a little bit of insight as to why you're feeling these physical symptoms. But then you also have the 8 of Pentacles. So this is telling me like you're feeling something so strongly, but you're still like heating forward with something, like you're still working. For some of you, it could be like these physical symptoms are simply telling you to take a break. Because there is this energy of, and if you are a water sign, it's like this energy of continuously going, continuously working, despite beneath the surface, you're feeling something very, very strongly. For some of you, it could be like what you're feeling is that what you're doing is wrong, what you're doing is off, or that you need to be doing something more. Either way, it's like beneath the surface, there's something that's, I'm kind of getting like this imagery of like the membranes. This is going to be a little bit nerdy, but biological. Like there's different membranes, or you can look at it like there's different layers of the earth, right? And so you're at like a really, really, this is the core, but like right around like the crust. This is such vivid imagery, but I really feel like it'll help some of you. It's like you're feeling what you're feeling on the surface, and it's like secreting itself to the point that you have to, you're gonna burst. Like you're soaking so much in that right now your body is secreting everything that you've been holding in. Honestly, pile 2. So yeah, World card, As de Copas, this is that emotional thing, and we'll get some more insight into what specifically you've been feeling. But this 8 of Pentacles, I want this to be a reminder to you that you are doing a lot of good work, and I do feel like it is aligned with what you want to do. Like it is teaching you something. There definitely is, some valuable skills that you're learning here. You're learning in your through the process. You also have the As de Espadas. This is the Ace of Swords again. And this is telling me, yeah, there's like a newfound awareness. But also a new way of thinking about something. For some of you, it could be, a new way to channel what you've been feeling. verbally, or verbally, emotionally, physically, that sort of thing. So I want to get clarity on this As de Copas. Spirit, can we get clarity for this, please? I want to know specifically what may be emotionally triggering for you, or what's been going on beneath the surface. Okay, so more cups. I will take this. Wow. 3 of Swords. So, this is interesting. Okay, 3 of Swords, 4 of Cups. A lot of you have been dealing with, I want to say, some sort of betrayal. Yeah, betrayal. It's interesting because the energy that I'm feeling is like this emotional stuff could have something to do with family, like the people close to you, something to do with like relationships. But what you're feeling emotionally is really impacting your work. Either some of you could be continuously going to work, like, taking on an excessive amount of work to cope with what's been going on here. Or for the others of you, it's been incredibly hard to go to work because of what you've been feeling. It's work and emotional that are 2 really, really big themes here. And that makes sense now why you have this heart chakra. Because this familial energy that I'm feeling here, this relationship energy, is so close to your heart. But it's really pulling on your heartstrings. Really pulling on your heartstrings. So we have the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. It's this energy where, betrayal, but also you're not really open to, I want to say open to receiving advice, open to receiving something from this person that could have hurt you. Like, your feelings are hurt, pile 2. Your feelings are really, really hurt. But then you also have this 7 of Cups, which I like, because it's telling you that there are a lot of opportunities, a lot of ways to look at this situation, whatever it is. I feel like this energy has been you, on an internal level, and then we have the physical level. It's, again, like not being open, like you don't really want to take a chance on something. You don't really want to explain. You don't really want to deal with something. But this 7 of Cups is, again, saying that there's so many opportunities here. And also a message here, like you don't have to hide what it is you're feeling. Definitely a strong message here is to find some way to channel what you're feeling. Again, whether this is like through art, whether this is, through a creative pursuit, definitely finding some way to channel something. I want to then get some clarity. What is this As de Espadas, please? You have El Colgado, which is the Hanged Man, and then La Fuerza, so this is strength. Okay. So, wow. All right, pile 2. Hang in there. Hang in there is a strong message for you. Okay, because I feel like the clarity that you want from this situation is going to come. This Hanged Man is telling me, like, yeah, this is definitely you heating in the face or trying to find balance despite the chaos or uncomfortability that you're feeling, but also strength. Like, there is a lot of things that you can take away from this situation here. And I feel like the biggest one of them all is really processing how you're feeling. Like, really finding some way to communicate how you're feeling. Outside of work, though. Okay? Because I do feel like for some of you, you're my group of alcoholics. You're my group of workaholics. Okay? Like, you just continuously like work to deal with something. But there really is, aside from working is great and you're doing an incredible job with that. But working internally to really channel what you're feeling and let it go so that it's not bugging you. Like, this person's problem or what you're dealing with here is not your problem. It's not a reflection of you. I get that, this energy that I'm feeling is like you care so deeply for this person and you may be worried about this person, but it's really starting to impact you. Okay? So strong message, turn that attention back into you. Urgently, because that's why you're feeling your physical symptoms. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here. As always, if the messages resonated, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section. I love connecting with you guys there. Lastly, if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, I will leave that information in the description box below. Be well, take good care of yourselves, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye, Pile 2. Hello, Pile 3. So if you chose Pile 3, welcome or welcome back to another reading. You guys chose this crystal, and I hope you guys have been well and taking good care of yourselves. So we will hop right into it. I'm going to get messages from my chakra oracle deck about physical symptoms that you may be feeling, physical ailments, and then we'll get into our tarot to see why. So Spirit, this message is for our Pile 3. Can we get messages about their physical body, what they've been experiencing, please? Thank you. Okay. So, wow. Lots of teals, lots of purples, a lot of cool colors already. So this is making me think of somewhere in between the throat and the heart chakra. I want to get one more. Purple is correlated to the crown chakra. Thank you, Spirit. Orange. I knew it. I knew it. So for some of you, you could be experiencing very intense headaches. This energy here is making me feel of any physical symptom from the chest up. So definitely breathing. If you guys are experiencing headaches, just intuitively, I'm feeling called to tell you to take more deep, intentional breaths, okay? Because the air travels literally from, the heart up, okay? So some of you could be experiencing trouble breathing, headaches, a lot of things, congestion. And then I was also going to say indigestion. That's, your lower belly, your abdomen, could be experiencing cramps, but I'm really feeling for a lot of you indigestion, like maybe difficulty going to the bathroom, or just feeling very, very uncomfortable after you eat. I think it's so interesting because already I'm feeling like first something mentally happens and then you feel it in your stomach and then go back to this mental thing. This is very interesting energy so far. Also, you could be experiencing, some sensations at the top of your head. I don't want to neglect here, wow, I'm in back of the deck energy, solar plexus chakra. So I don't want to neglect here, you have the crown chakra. So you could be experiencing, some tingling sensations at the top of your head. I'm hearing as well like vision problems, maybe difficulty seeing, and also like inner ear problems, okay? I will also get from our yoga dice here, just to stay with what I've been doing with the other groups. This will give us some more insight into a chakra that may be activated for you, as well as a yoga pose that you can do to bring some balance into your physical body. So we have here a specific chakra, and then 2 poses, okay. This here is aligned with what you have here, which is the sacral chakra. So definitely some emphasis there on, or confirmation for those of you that have been feeling indigestion. You also have this chakra here, which is associated, with the crown chakra, which I've mentioned here. If this is correlated to the throat or the heart, it's gonna be insane. And again, with this pose, I encourage you to do just to bring back some clarity, but also some balance for you. And then this pose here, this is correlated to the solar plexus chakra, okay? Which you may have heard, but I initially said that in the beginning, and then you also have that as the back of the deck energy. So again, you have another pose here. This is the lunge pose. So feel free to do that whenever you feel like the symptoms or sensations are very, very overwhelming. So we know that there's crown, throat, and heart, and then sacral. Let's get into why you've been feeling what you're feeling. Spirit, this message is for our pile 3. Can we know why they've been feeling, what they've been feeling in their body, or what their health has been trying to tell them, please? Okay, very, very quickly. So you have the Reina de Espadas, which is the Queen of Swords. You also have El Mundo, the World card. You have the Five of Swords. And then the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So a lot of you could be air signs. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety. It's interesting too, because in the beginning I said something mentally occurs and then you feel it in your body. And honestly, anxiety has a lot to do with, for those of you that have been experiencing, you know, some indigestion or congestion, it really does constrict the natural flow, the natural rhythm of your body. So whatever it is that you guys are anxious about, just right now, I want to invite you to take a deep breath. Because I definitely am feeling this so strongly, feeling so much dizziness and worry, a lot of worry. So for some of you, I feel like starting with this Queen of Swords, it's like you had an idea, or you get this idea that you have so much freedom to do something, but something within that, I guess we'll say, mental thought is wrong. You also have the Seven of Swords, so it could be a lot of you could be doing something physical that's a little bit facetious, and then it ends up biting you in the ass. It ends up biting you in the end, for whatever reason. Again, I feel like it starts off with this idea like you have a lot of freedom, like you have a lot of, you can do things, you have a lot of free time, but it's not really true. For some of you, you may be overbooking yourself, you may be overscheduling, or just taking on a lot more than you know you can handle. Okay, and within that, I really feel like that's a big message in itself. Stop taking on so much more than you can handle. Regardless of what other people are saying, or regardless of what other people do, you know intuitively what works for you and what works for your body versus what doesn't. And then you also have this Nine of Swords. This is further confirming like you're definitely overworking yourself. I keep wanting to say overbooking yourself. Okay, let's see what this Reina de Espadas is about. I want to know what starts. I feel like this is a start of a pattern here. That's that energy that I'm feeling. Can we get clarity for this Queen of Swords, please, Spirit? Thank you. So you have the Eight of Wands. Wow. And then the Queen of Cups. Okay. So yeah, this is telling me, I feel like you guys, this is sort of a pattern, and this is going to be a very specific message for some of you. It's like you have the idea that you need to move. Like you need, again, this is like syncing up with this anxiety or air sign energy, but it's like you have to do something. Like you get this very strong feeling that you have to do something, or that you need to take action, because I feel like a lot of you think that it'll bring some sort of peace. Like it'll help restore this, wow, it'll help restore your emotions. It'll make you feel better. But I feel like the reality is that it makes you feel more anxious. It makes you feel more anxious. It's almost like this energy of, you know, taking on an additional, in theory, okay, this is before it actually happens. You think that taking on an additional obligation will make you feel balanced, but it really does complicate things and makes things a lot more chaotic. So, you know, a strong message here is, I feel like learning how to bring balance with your mental and emotional being. For some of you, it could be something as simple as reinforcing to yourself the next time that this happens, just knowing that, reminding yourself, this is probably not the best idea for me because I know how I get. And it's okay to say no. It's okay. It's also okay to cancel on boundaries last minute when you feel like it's too overwhelming. For some of you, I feel like there's a boundary that you need to set within yourself as well. Just again, so that it doesn't complicate things. Spirit, any other messages, any last messages about their health, please? I feel like for a lot of you, it could be very difficult for you to sit still. But again, reminding yourself, like, that's what you need. That's what your body needs. It needs to sit in that uncomfortability just for a little. Caballo de Oros. So this is leading into this new energy, the brighter, I want to say the light in all of this. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. Any last messages about pile 3's health, please? I feel like a message here is to move forward with a lot more focus and more intention. La Temblanza. So this is, again, that patient energy. Caballo de Espadas. This also came up with our pile 1. I don't know if you were drawn to that too. So this is a strong, strong message. Don't be impulsive, okay, with everything. Certainly there are a few times where, you know, your impulsivity is, it ends up being a good thing, and it's, I don't know why I'm feeling like it's a good buy. But 9 times out of 10, pile 3, you know your body better than anyone else. That anxiety that you feel, I feel, is a strong message to just take it slow. Even when you feel like you want to move, even when you feel like you want to achieve something, you want to do something, I feel like you can definitely achieve what you want to achieve in that stillness. And I'm sorry if that sounds such like a cliche like sort of thing, but it really is true. Like you need to sit still, because it really is making you dizzy or bringing you out of balance. Okay? So I'm going to leave your reading here. As always, if the messages resonated, please do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section. I love connecting with you guys there. Lastly, if you are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, I will leave that information in the description box below. Be well, take care, and I will see you in our next reading. Bye, Pile 3.